Yo guys, Floopes here. I'm here to answer your questions. Finally. Sorry about the delay things. I've just been busy and then I had issues with microphone and just a big bunch of fooey. But so anyway, I'm just gonna get started. I'm going to tell the name of the person who asked and then the question and then I'll give an answer. Soul. Are you a furry? Yes, I know what a furry is. No, I am not a furry. Sorry to disappoint you, Soul. Just kidding. But no, I am not a furry. I used to be friends with someone who was a furry. I didn't really like it. No, just not me. Soul, who pushed you to Let's Plays? Well, for one, Eric Vilmilderman is the one who actually made me interested in doing them, like really interested, because he always does them and he's awesome at them. You guys have to go watch Eric if you have never watched him play game. And Soul, you are also the one who pushed me because you are the one who found the software to actually record the gameplay. And P.S. Stop asking questions where your name is featured, you cheater. Joking. No, I'm not joking. Stop it! No, really, it's okay. Where does Floopes come from? That is another question from Soul. Sorry! Anyway. The name Floopes comes from an ex-girlfriend because actually she used the name Floopes in her RuneScape account. I think hers was Floopes 200 and then I made Floopes 300 on RuneScape, which was, yeah. So anyway, yeah, that's where it came from. It kind of just stuck with me, so I just kind of kept it, / adopted it. I don't know where she got it from. I have no idea. What is your favorite type of music? Soul, ask this again. Damn, I keep forgetting to mention the name. Why do I keep forgetting to mention the... Shit. Anyway. Favorite type of music? That's a tie between rock and pop. I mean, I listen to a lot of nightcore, though, so... Honestly, if I had to pick like a... Well... Honestly, I would have to go with Nightcore. I don't really know if that counts as a type. I mean, to me it does, so I'm going to say Nightcore. Soul, if you were to be trapped in a video game as the main protagonist, what game would you choose? That's hard. I mean, there are some good games out there. I don't know, I wouldn't want something like really action-packed, I don't think, because I mean, quite honestly, I would probably just get my ass killed. But then again, if I respawn, that's a thing. But probably either a Pokemon or a Digimon game because I love both series, and you know that it would just be an awesome thing. But if you wanted something more like adult, like mature or something like that, well, I don't know. That's really hard. I'd be the main protagonist. So, yeah. I'm just gonna leave that as Pokemon or Digimon because I can't really. It's so hard because I have a lot of games I love, but I don't really know if I want to be the protagonist in them, getting my ass kicked. Soul, did you play Dungeons & Dragons with friends? Maybe, possibly. I'm not really sure. I don't know much about it, and I don't really know if I do very well at it. When was the first... Okay, there's this one question here that's not really a question. It was actually like a request of something I could do, and... To the person who requested that, well, Taylor, yes, I am going to do what you asked me, but it will be at the end of the video, because I'm going to put that in, so just, you know, hang tight. Knuckles, when was the first time you picked up a controller? I guess it was about 4. Yeah, it was 4. I picked up the NES controller and played a little bit of Super Mario Bros. 2, which is actually not Super Mario Bros. 2 in America. In Japan, that is actually called Doki Doki Panic. I don't know what that translates to in English, but yeah. The actual, like, the real Super Mario Bros. 2 was the Lost Levels, which, you know, we got. Knuckles, favorite Digimon? Tie between Renamon, Lilymon, and yeah, I think that's it. I mean, I like a lot of Digimon, but those are my main two because I always train them in a game. I mean, it really never fails. I guess you can kind of say Terubimon because I do like Terubimon. Knuckles, you're transported to the digital world. What Digivice would you have, and who would your partner be? And which version of the digital world would you go to? Jeez. Video games and anime manga are allowed. Okay, so if I had to pick a Digivice, it would have to be the season 1 Digivice. My partner most likely be Gatomon because I like Gatomon. And which version of the digital world? It would have to be the first season as well. I know season 1 and season 2 had their intertwined because it was basically the same digital world. But I don't know. The feel of the first season is always the best to me. I mean, I'm not knocking on the other series. Like, I love those, or seasons, but season 1 really does it for me. Knuckles, what is your favorite console of all time? Favorite console of all time. If I had to go with something older, it'd be either PS2 or GameCube because there's so many good games. I mean, GameCube has, you know, games like, I mean, I had Digimon World 4, which I did like a lot. Resident Evil 0 was on there. You know, Legends of the Wind Waker, Luigi's Mansion, stuff like that. But, you know, the PS2 had games like Shining Force EXA, Hearts, Klonoa 2, which I love Klonoa 2. That is a great game. You know, just stuff of that sort. So it is a rather hard decision because there are, you know, both of them had great games, and I love both of them. Knuckles, what is your favorite video game series of all time? Favorite video game series? Honestly, tied between Digimon or Pokemon because I know, without a doubt, I have to get the games coming out. I don't care if it's a spin-off battle game or something. I always get those games. What is your current gaming setup? I have a flat screen over in like the main entertainment center with the PS3 and PS4 on each side. The Wii U is underneath that, and then underneath the Wii U is the 360. They're in a you know, like not drawers, shelves like in the entertainment center, and like over to the left of the entertainment center. If you're looking at the entertainment center, just look left. You've got an older TV with the GameCube and PS2 hooked up to that. Next question. Okay, the rest of these are actually from anonymous. Anonymous. They just didn't want their name in the video, so you know, no problem there. Just yeah. Where are your games? My Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance games are in like this little box on the top little cubby hole of the entertainment center. Beneath those are the PS Vita games, and then below those are the PSP games. I have my 360 games over to the side of the entertainment center in a rack, like, you know, like a DVD rack. And then some games, like there's a lot of games in my shelf in my closet, or my bookcase, I mean, bookshelf, whatever. And then my gaming cabinet, which is also like beside the bookshelf in the closet, it has games in it. PS1 games are in the room next to me. The GameCube, PS2, SNES, NES, and N64 games are in the room diagonally from me. And there are some Wii games in the living room. How many systems do you have hooked up? At the present, in my room alone, there are 6 systems, which is quite a bit, and a DVD player, so, yeah. And a VCR, and a converter box or a switch box that lets you switch between consoles and without having to, like, go through like the trouble of all of it. What made you into a gamer? Uh, Honestly, I've always been a gamer. I mean, ever since I picked up my first controller, I've been a gamer. But as far as like being like a hardcore gamer, or more like a hardcore gamer slash collector, that has to go to like my 18, 19. I was that age. I don't really know what pushed me into doing it. It's just, I just did it. I just did it. I mean, I just really felt passionate about gaming, and I started collecting, and then it went from there. I never stopped. What is your desert island game? The one game you would take with you if you could only play it for the rest of your life. I know I keep saying either, but it had to. I mean, honestly, it'd have to be Digimon or Pokemon, because I can either get all the. I mean, I can get all the Digimon or all the Pokemon, train them, level them up to the highest, and then you just keep going and get all of them. That would, take a very long time. How many serious relationships have you had? Technically, I would say 2, but one of those was just really funky, and then the last one was iffy, I guess. I mean, it wasn't really a bad relationship, just so many things happened in that relationship. How would you describe the area you live? Not the house per se, but the city. The city itself is not a close-knit kind of place. I mean, it's not really a bad place. We have like the downtown area, which I don't really go to a lot, just like mini shops and whatnot. But we do have like Walmart, GameStop, Lowe's, Goodwill, etc., stuff like that. So it's not really like it's not like a really bad place to be. It's just there's nothing really to do. Like there's not like mini golfing courses or something of the sort. I mean, which really I don't really care for there to be. It's just I do wish we had like more of a gaming shop around here, but whatever. What is your dream job? Honestly, GameStop. Just GameStop. That's all I can say to that. What is your more realistic job goal? That I don't really know. I mean, I'm kind of floating around from ideas to ideas. I would really like to write, though, being like an author. And that is something I want to do. I mean, I'm not like just toying around. I've been thinking about that for years, and I've tried to write multiple times, and I've got decently far into one book, but I don't really know about that one yet. What is your end goal for this channel, and what path do you want it to take? My end goal is just, me being able to sit down and be able to have fun recording, and I mean, I do that anyway, but like have a lot of fun just having like fun conversations with people who comment on my channel or on the videos. And I don't really have technically like an end goal for the channel, but I do have like a idea of it, and that would be like more of the path. I want it to be like a fun-loving channel, like gaming, like get some, do like an awesome unboxings, maybe like podcasts with friends, make it more like a, I don't know, I want it to be the kind of channel where, like if you're watching and you get, like, you're like, hey, I'm a YouTuber too, I'm a small YouTuber, would you like to do a collaboration? Then yeah, I want to be that kind of channel that be like, yeah, let's do this, find me a game to play with you, or something that we can do together, and let's do it. More like a, anyone's welcome kind of thing. How did you meet Crusadus? I actually met him in a chat room, a gaming chat room called Chatsy, which is very awesome, and you guys should definitely check it out. If you could buy any equipment to enhance your channel, what would it be? Probably, kind of hard to decide exactly, but if I really had to pick something, it'd be some sort of a capture system for a console, so I could actually do, like if I did a review for a game, then I could record game footage. If I wanted to do like a let's play of something console related, I could do that too. That would be awesome. And of course, like I could like record Pokemon battles and stuff with friends, which I think is a really good idea, and it is something I like to do. What is the typical day in the life of a Floop of Floopes 900 like? And just get up and I feed the cat. Yeah, that sounds like a boring life, don't it? And then after that, I basically just I'll just kind of jam out to music a lot and play some games. I'll record videos for you guys. Read a book every once in a while. Just normal stuff. I mean, I kind of differ day to day, but not a whole lot. I mean, get up, feed the cat, play games, music, etc., etc. That's basically it. I kind of have a boring life, don't I? I know, I suck. If you can meet any game development team, which one would it be? I don't really know about this because I have a lot of, I like a lot of gaming companies like Square Enix and, places like that. But honestly, it wouldn't be like a bad idea to meet Konami, because I could like just tell them all the crap that they're doing and how much stupidity they have going for them. But yeah. Anyway, this is actually the last question, and then I have to do that one request for Taylor, which is actually going to be cut into the video. I'm gonna mesh it together because I can't show it in this. And anyway, the last question. What is your take on the trends the gaming industry has taken over the last decade? The end of the GameCube, Xbox, PS2, etc. So, the trends? I think a lot of companies are relying more on online capability, which isn't a bad thing, because it's not a bad thing, but it's also, it is a bad thing and it isn't a bad thing, because some games are heavily relying on multiplayer instead of single player, which really sucks. Single player is a main selling point for a lot of people, and it is for me. So I don't, single player stuff isn't dead, and it's just wrong not to include it, I think. Now I'm not saying that not all games need single player. Some of them, multiplayer only games, are actually really fun. Plants vs Zombies: Garden Warfare is awesome. Splatoon, I haven't played a heck of a lot of Splatoon, but I have played some of it, and I actually really like it, even if it's online only. It's still very awesome. Another thing is that a lot of games are doing day one updates. You buy the game, go home, and then it has an update to fix some kind of bug or something. That really annoys me. Release the game complete, not with a patch on day one. Honestly, that's just bullshit. Stop doing that. And, the good side of DLC and stuff like that is the fact that we have DLC. Just when a game is finished, let's say a game comes out and it is finished. Well, that's good. I'm glad it's out. I'm glad it's out and it's finished, and we don't need a day one update and all that. But if the team wants to add something into it, then they can. Digimon Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth just released some DLC for some free cases, which are the missions basically and quests and whatnot, equivalent of. So that's a good thing because they added new content. So I'm not saying that the internet is a bad thing. It's some companies rely on it a little too much. I'm sure you guys understand that. So yeah, that's the end of the questions. I'm gonna be cutting to the activity part of this. So just hang tight, and you'll see that in a second. Okay, guys. So I hope you can see me because. Obviously, I'm using a different camera now. I have to do the barrel roll for Taylor, and I really don't know how to do a barrel roll very properly, so this is going to be funny as hell. You get ready to laugh, get ready to watch me probably fall and cry a bit. Yeah, because that's what men do. We fall, and then we cry, and then we get really pissed about it. But, anywho, here we go. I don't know how to fucking do a barrel roll, so here we go. Please don't let me run into something. I hope you guys saw that, because, ow, that kind of hurt my knee. Anyway, that's it for this Q&V. God, I must have fucked my head up when I did that. Anyway, that is it for this Q&A vid. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was a lot of fun. Taylor... But thanks for requesting doing a barrel roll. That was interesting. Didn't fall under the category of a question, but it was still fun as hell. So, if I do another one of these, feel free to do ask me more questions if I do another one. But, I'm not, I won't turn down requests like this. So, if you have something, if you want me to do something, I don't know what, please make it legal. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I'll catch you guys later, so just make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share my video, it helps me out as a small YouTuber, and I will see you later! Peace out, guys!